Now here's the bad part. How are we going to kick off today's casual tale stream? You know how today's casual tale stream is going to get kicked off? Well, actually, I guess it's going to get kicked off with this. Barbados butter, like,
Take a look
town
at
hunters. Yeah, look at that island on the right. Is that the main islands there, right? That whole island on the right? That's the Berseria map. Look at it. The that kind of weird thing with the hole in the middle of it. Not these two islands, but like on the left of the flashing ones. Yeah. That's the Berseria map. It's right there.
Scout ship departing.
But the other thing... Oh, he's not here. Alright, it's not the first thing that's happening. But I can upgrade equipment to level 6 now.
May I ask you a question?
What?
You're an Earth Moloch, yes? Why live on the sea when your kind sinks in water?
I live on the sea because I'm an Earth Moloch.
I'd be curious to hear more.
Ifrid used to go on about how we should accept what we were born with. But one time he joked about the idea of a pirate who couldn't swim, and he laughed and laughed. I wanted to clobber him right then and there, but it wouldn't have changed the fact that I can't swim. I didn't want some predestined elemental affinity to control who I was.
So can he swim?
Instead, I underwent tough training to overcome it.
Well, I guess that's one way to approach it. Did this training of yours bear any fruit?
Well, as soon as I stepped into a river, a big flood brought down a landslide from the mountains and swallowed me up. Then, when I tried going into a lake, the seaweed suddenly multiplied and tangled around my body, nearly drowning me. And then finally, when I tried jumping into the ocean, a huge whirlpool formed with me at its very center.
Huh. The Reaper's curse at play?
As far as I'm concerned, my Earth affinity and my
In
Reaper's
theory,
curse aren't much different.
I've seen games
that
where
they've both
Earth and
shackled
undead
me
are
since I
somewhat
came into
affiliated
being.
because the dead are
This is
buried in
about
the earth.
pushing and challenging the constraints I was born with.
So, did you eventually learn how to swim?
Pretty much, yeah.
Coin flip.
As long as I never let go of my portable life preserver.
Oh, huh.
Still can't actually board the ship. You do a merry jig.
Hey, Eisen, is there, anything we can do about the Prince's hawk? Griffin, I mean. Every day, it goes out on these hunts or whatever, and brings back the weirdest stuff. It's making a real mess out of the deck.
Hawk's hunt? What's the big deal?
Well, yeah, at first it was bringing back good stuff like seaweed and fish, things we could cook with. Sure, I was glad for a while. But then it started to escalate. Now we're talking 150 kilo amber cants and 350 kilo killer swordfish that it's catching.
That's not a bad thing, is it? It just means more to eat.
It is when they're being dropped from the sky onto the deck. Especially those killer swordfish and razor-sharp bills. What if somebody gets run through by one?
Can't you just warn the prince that his bird needs to be more careful?
Yeah,
All
we
right.
could, but he looks so happy watching his hawk. I'd hate to spoil it for him.
Yeah, the prince looks so happy whenever Griffin is flying free. He kept grinning and asking Grocky all nice-like if he wanted to fly some more.
Grocky?
That's what Kamawana kept calling Griffin. She says she
Good
came
call.
up with it by combining Griffin and Hawk.
This is probably the first time in the prince's life that he's tasted any freedom. His whole life, he's only done what duty dictated of him. Letting Griffin fly was his first free act. To the prince. Grocky's an extension of who he is.
So what are we going to do?
Nothing, really. It's not like it really hurt anybody.
But it's punctured some major holes on the deck.
I'm sure even the prince knows when to rein it in. Let him have a little fun. He deserves it.
I don't know about all that. I'd say the prince is letting his newfound freedom get the better of him.
What's up, Conster?
Hey, I was just up on deck and it looks like Griffin's caught an elephant tuna this time.
An elephant tuna? That's the really big tuna that can swallow a killer whale whole, right?
That almost sounds like a demon to me.
Yep, huge fish, gills like elephant ears. I saw it myself. From the looks of it, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a demon. It's crazy valuable. On a good day, it can fetch 20 million gold on the market. But there's something ominous about seeing it hovering in the air above the ship.
20 million gold? I take back everything I said. The prince and Griffin can do whatever they want.
Did she say above the ship?
Oh, hell. Benwick, we need to stop Prince Percival.
Aye, aye, sir. Hey! Don't drop that on the deck! Are you listening to me?
Okay, so now he's back over there finally as ready to move out. In theory, I won't. Sound is still out of sync. God damn it. Kind of hoping I'd come in and like see everybody. I should probably eventually like search the hideout. Oh man. I can't go there. I can't go to the U-Salt anymore. Oh, I get it now. It's Aberrant Quarter because that's where there's a bunch of slime, so this is gonna be a bunch of crustaceans. Or it's the same. I love how all these islands are just arenas. What am I supposed to do? The Earth Pulse Point in Midgand. Yo, shoutouts to PS4 setups. No normal treasure chests on this map. Okay, and it is marked that the chest is open, not just there. Oh, and like the last one had 2 dots up on top because those are 2 slimes. Now this one has like scorpions. Alright. I don't know a good crimper. My one experience with it wasn't good. I mean, it's doable, and people I know that were good at networky stuff said, yeah, you just have a terrible crimper. You're doing everything exactly right. I think it wasn't just the crimper, it was the actual jacks that were bad. That said, just buy some cheap Ethernet cables. Like, unless you expect your career to require you to have the knowledge of how to crimp cables, just buy them.
I'll finish this quick.
That's right, it's this button. Damn it. I wish I wasn't slowed right now. Eisen. I was waiting for this. I mean, even then, unless you plan on buying a lot of cables, like the cost of the cable's probably going to, like, you need to have a lot of cables you're gonna make. With the crimper, you can just buy some more cables. I mean, that said, it's still fun. It's a good skill. Nice blocking. No mercy.
Not bad.
You too.
Mystic Arts is this ridiculous grade boost all the time. Feldspar pendant is new. That's right, I don't have anything. I have rings that claim to want Feldspar. There's counterattacks. I know one of my break souls is a counterattack. Shoutouts to Ichiro, it's true. I double checked, he does have 3,000 hits. He got that like last year at some point. This is weird. I can't go up to the North Continent right now. Like it's not even grayed out. I've got Zexen, which is the mainland. I've got that island. I've got the west end of this island, which is still sort of the central island. The South Island. And then these two spots. It's like I know there's one up there in Northgand. That's Midgand. That's Westgand? What the fuck is this? Oh, that's Islegand, because why not? Alright.
The boss has given me a message for you. Says there's some sort of nasty demon running around in the Eldina Plains, to the east of Logris. She thought it might be the one you're looking for.
Wasn't the Eastern Highway closed off from Logris?
Yes, it was, but you've advanced far enough in the game and
That
we were
was
forced to
only
open it.
temporary. It's back open now. If
The
you
boss
follow
is an
the
old
road,
woman who makes
you'll
curry.
reach Stonebury Village. There you'll find one of ours who actually saw the demon. You want to know more? That'd be a good place to start.
Got it.
Hey, that's the same direction I sensed the...
Give Tabitha our thanks.
That's interesting. That's interesting that we're focusing on that guy so long. Good cutoff. Not even a
Looking
comment.
More and more like we're on the right track. We ought to go check out that Bloodwing story.
Then let's start by going to Stonebury.
Hey, Eisen, did I say something wrong back there?
No. I just didn't think we needed to give the Bloodwings any information for free.
Huh?
He means the Earth Pulse points, kid.
Which you're now
We're the
giving
only
away for
ones who
free.
know about them.
But aren't we on the same side as the Bloodwings?
We're not enemies with them. But I wouldn't go so far as to call them our friends either.
That's just how it goes in the underworld. Things can change at the drop of a hat. A poison hat. But how are they supposed to trust us if we don't show them trust in kind?
That messenger knew our faces, even though we'd never met. He was here waiting for us, even though we hadn't told anyone where we were going.
You're right.
We hardly know the first thing about them, and yet they seem to know every move we make.
They should be
They
saving
could
the world.
easily sell us out if it struck their fancy.
They'll work with us as long as we're a useful ally in their resistance against the Abbey. But the more tricks we can keep up our sleeve, the better.
We've got each other's back, but only as long as we hold a knife up our sleeve. That's what counts as trust in the underworld.
That sounds terrible. But at least you can trust that Tabitha's cooking will be tasty.
Can't argue that.
This is everyone's first time to Stonebury, right?
Why was it blocked off? Demons?
No, there was a great tornado on the Eldina Plains that swallowed up a whole merchant caravan. Hundreds gone in an instant.
The cooling of the climate is causing bouts of odd weather. Thunderstorms, heavy downpours, and the like.
Correct. The Abbey is keeping a tight guard on traffic through the affected areas.
If it's open now, that must mean the tornado is gone.
I wonder what sort of place it is.
It's quite lovely. In the vast forest to the east, you can find gemstones, and it's teeming with rare plants and insects. The locals trade only as much meat and hides as they need, and they live peaceful, quiet lives.
You sure know a lot about this place.
It's where the Norman he first fell in love with grew up.
Bien! Please don't embarrass me. Though we are apart from each other now, our hearts are still as one.
Immediately after you and I made our pact and set off, she fell in love with some macho Norman and moved away.
I know, right? Tipo was much better.
Haven't I heard about this? How long have you known?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I found out during my long search for you. Or maybe it was right after we left. I remember leaving something in the village and going back to... Oh well, not like it matters.
It does matter!
There's no sense in crying over a fickle girl. Come, Stonebury awaits.
Hey. Oh, I can go out this gate now too. Cool. Look at all these guards that don't even care about us, Pat, walking around. You're excited for fresh mutton. Thank you, hon. Mutton was Zilia. Oh, I mastered this skill though, so we're good. No, that's a starting thing for him. Yeah, nothing really new. So the trick here is going to be I can upgrade things to 6 now. Aizen is probably high on my list of favorite characters in this party. I kind of like Roku as well. Roku I like from like the inner like, yeah, let's get him point of view. Aizen I like because of his rants. And he's like going off on these tangents about how this is the greatest thing ever. So I can increase things now. Of course, it's like the things that are the old things that are like +3. It's like part of me wants to know like what +10 for like early game equipment is gonna look like, and part of me knows better. It's +4, but it's still not good. I think that was like more than anything is like yeah, let's just do it. Yes, and this one was a defense one, but this one has higher defense to go with stuff. Got bronze scraps now. Here, have that. Oh my goodness, if I boost this enough, I get an equipment drop rate boost. $111, also $111. Why are you still wearing that if it's topped off? Get this crap out of here. Holy. How did I get so many of these spears? Actually, yeah, that I already have one. Alright, let's try and speed this up. Poisoning capability, okay. I definitely don't need 3. I'm still hesitant to throw away some of these like early game items. I thought I got a feldspar. I must have used it to boost something. Because I think one was this the one that I had to. No, that's items enchanted. There's one max enchanted. I don't even know what that means. And why is this holy bottle still active? Like last time, I think we figured out quickly what the glitch was, and this time I don't know.
The Eastern Plain is finally. I hear that the people of Stoneberry are alive and well. My husband and I can breathe a sigh of relief.
I wasn't worried about him at all.
He talks tough, but he was really worried. Oh, sorry you don't know who we're talking about. It's his apprentice.
What kind of apprentice?
My husband's an architect. Even the royal family and the Abbey commission his work. He's been at the docks here on a job. He just finished and we're about to return to Logris.
These people don't care about all that.
Why did your apprentice go to Stoneberry?
He's young and talented, but a bit eccentric. He said he wanted to help create a new town, so he set off to the frontier.
A craftsman has to focus on his work. Creating a new town. Ha! He should know his place.
But my husband didn't disown him. That boy's fearlessness reminds me of my husband when he was young.
So you understand how he feels then?
I didn't say that. If he thinks he has the talent, he's free to do as he likes. But if he doesn't follow through with it to the end, I'll be done with him.
Did you hear that? He thinks the boy can do it. If you ever find yourself in Stoneberry...
Right.
Sorry about my husband.
Don't worry about it.
Hey.
Let's see that we've actually gotten here now. Because I don't think we've actually saved since before we left. In fact, I don't think we've saved. Two minutes? Yeah, that's probably a fight. It's getting to the point where I'm going to need to start upgrading items just to take them apart.
We won, right?
Come on, game.
I'll end this quickly.
Double haze! Killing blast! But I'm getting close. I want this! Form zero!
Let's face it, I'm mostly hoping that all these ships as they come back just have more bathing suit costumes.
Did you see that? I beat
got like nothing earned. Oh no, they that's got to be they just got straight cash. Just cash.
All right.
I kind of want to do it like every other trip. That was here.
Did you think you could escape me?
All right, hang on a second. What is the description? Until you rest. So does this last until I go to an inn? I mean, it's like I'm very much proving all I have to do is not go to an inn, I guess. Remember in Tales games when you could like jump and attack so that when there was an enemy in the air like that, you didn't have to guess which one of your attacks could reach it?
Still need a lot of trees. I'm ready for this.
This fight is over.
Cash money. Yo. Crafting materials. Okay, I was getting nervous there for a second.
On to battle.
I had no problems here.
Always ready to fight.
So the one thing is that a lot of the dire enemies have started appearing out of the dangerous encounters. Yo! The thing is, the dire foe thing has me a little scared here because if I get into that with the hand and I have like the hit point drain effect going on, I'm kind of stuck. Get wrecked, game. You tried. Not as much as I'd like, but it's still damage. Oh, he's already dead. I just need to survive. And I didn't survive. Wow, everyone's going down here. I missed, but this is probably it.
That was a considerably powerful enemy.
Hmm. Muh. I just got a considerable percentage boost on my 15 grade.
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine.
I guess I have to use the inn. All right, let's lose the card game again. It says the set is on the bottom right of the card. The top left is the Tails game, the bottom right is somehow a set. I know. I've seen the complete game show up too. I'm getting a lot of like the double people points here. Oh, because I got up to 10 of those. Okay. I'm taking those, and I'm running. I'm gonna go for these star points here. Gotta take Yuri off the board now. What else do I have? Got a mage. So I have a gold star there. But like, what just happened? They want to continue their match. Now they have a whole Tails game. It's like, how does this even work? Alright, let's get rid of the holy bottle because I want some advantageous encounters.
Velvet! Let me in this instant!
You can't come in. And if you do,
I'll eat you.
It's not just your room, you know.
You took an oath to obey my every command if you lost our fight. And I'm commanding you to wait just a little longer.
What are you doing out here in the hall?
I left to go out on a little errand, but when I came back, Velvet shut me out of our room. I've been standing here for over half an hour, but she seems no closer to letting me in. I don't know what to do.
Any idea what she's doing inside there?
No, I don't have a clue. All I can tell you is that sometimes I can hear something like deep breathing and
God.
soft moaning.
Well, she must be doing something in there she doesn't even want a fellow woman to see.
Something she doesn't want seen. Do you think maybe she's weighing herself?
Even if you allow for getting undressed and then dressed again, there's no chance it takes half an hour to weigh yourself.
Could she be putting on makeup? I've been yelled at for barging in on that before, although not by Velvet.
That's just because you're a guy. I hardly think Velvet would have a problem with me saying that.
This is no time to just stand there lollygagging, kiddo. Velvet is obviously in great danger this very minute. Her life is hanging in the balance.
She's right. You know Velvet, never letting her weaknesses show. She probably kicked Madame Eleanor out because she didn't want anyone to see her in such bad pain.
It would explain the heavy breathing and moaning, too.
Now that you mention it, right before I left, she had a stiff expression.
Yeah, I
and
know,
she
it
did not
keeps
look
going.
well.
Well, kiddo, are you going to abandon her in her time of need? The moment to test your mettle has come at last.
Test my metal.
Will you go in there or
Velvet!
What is it, V?
Huh? Well, I thought you might die. So I...
Seriously? A little cleaning isn't gonna kill me.
But you were looking pale, and we could hear you breathing strangely and making weird sounds.
I don't think I was breathing strangely.
Then what was that noise? It sounded like...
When you're cleaning glass, you breathe on it first, don't you?
Then what about the moaning?
The inn has this room cleaned regularly, but they missed a lot of the details. When I looked at the cups, I saw they still had tea stains from whoever drank out of it last. That's enough to make anybody moan in disappointment.
Oh, I see. But if you told me you were cleaning the room, I would have offered to help you now.
Everyone has their own unique way of cleaning things, so in the end it's just faster to do it myself. My sister had her own ways, and I'm sure you do too, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Anyway, I'm finished so you can come back in again. Whew, what a relief to have that all done.
I'm only a little disappointed it's not here. Especially because there's the DLC made costumes.
It's a history book titled The Rise and Fall of Midgand. About 800 years ago, our continent was conquered by a military force from another continent. Few records exist of the following 500 years. A period known as the Era of Dark. Then 300 years ago, a great hero named Claudin Asgard reunited the kingdom, bringing an end to the Dark Period.
Claudin, huh?
It's Claudin.
All right, that's enough for today.
Thanks for teaching me, Arthur. Your techniques are so amazing. Where did you learn them?
They came from my own master, a man named Claudin. He developed them himself.
How old is Artorias?
They're so graceful. I wish I could move like that.
I've taught you
8
the
years.
forms, but for some reason your execution deviates
No,
from
I
the
believe
ideal.
his arm has only been busted since
Well,
the opening.
My body just kind of moves
But
on its own.
I wouldn't be surprised if he
You're a
was a
handful,
demon since
Velvet.
long before.
But I will say you do resemble Claudin some. He was a strange person himself. He always wore this peculiar cape, for instance.
Cape, you say?
Deep down, Claudin was strong like fire.
That's right, we don't have any capes
vivacious
because
like
we
water,
like gimped the equipment
steadfast
system to
like
just be
earth,
boots.
free like wind. I can't help but admire him to this day.
Wow.
This game at least got the
I'd love to
storytelling
meet
right,
him.
even if it still has
Sadly,
Zesteria's
it's
crappy
impossible.
system.
Is he dead?
Yes, he is. He died to protect me. That's why
No way. The events recounted in this book happened 300 years ago. It can't be the same Claudin.
Velvet, are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't mind me.
King Claudin was quite strong, wasn't he?
He was more than just that. He's the most well-loved and trusted king in our history. Or so the book claims.
To this day, all of Midgand's rulers claim to be direct descendants of King Claudin Asgard. Knowing that, there might be meaning behind them bestowing Artorias with the grandiose title of Shepherd. I could see it as an attempt to recreate the same glory enjoyed by the Hero King who ended the Dark Period.
If that's true, it's a childish ploy. The world's not so easily changed.
I wouldn't be so sure. What matters is that the title inspires hope in the people, who in turn give him their support. Then, as their shepherd, he can guide his flock in any direction he pleases.
If Artorias knowingly accepted that title, we can be sure he's fully committed to his
Accepted
cause.
or made up?
Oh, he's certainly committed. I've seen just how far he's willing to go.
Let's try this town. That's right. I actually want to go to that other road. I mean, I'm here now, I guess. Flame Ward. That's actually not bad to find. That wasn't really on sale by all that much. Alright, what else do I have? Oh my goodness. Where did this come from? I believe I got this specifically to take it apart. Yeah. Yep, that's happening. Costs 1,000 to bump this up. I actually meant to go the other way on that, but oh well. I need 4 coarse temping powders. So that's the one for upgrading things. Oh, equipment dismantled. Okay. And yeah, the holy bottle finally wore off now that I went to the inn. Serial killer tree. I'm looking for rainbow rock. The thing that bothers me is the fact that we all know there's probably like something worthwhile hidden in there. Alright, we saved that this all happened.
Always be on guard.
Did you think you could escape me?
If I'm in this 100%.
Oh,
I'll finish this.
Ooh, Expedition has returned. Just die, please. Thing is, she's not even that provoking. Agulu is just silly.
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
our scout ship has returned.
Yo.
Scout ship setting sail.
I'm pretty sure there's anything else to put on right now. Okay, you need to put those on. It's like every time I power on, I need to just like look at the equipment that everybody has.
I'll finish this quick. Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem! Who wants some next? Let's go! Die! No escape! Eat it! You're wide open! That wasn't worth the effort.
Perfect mayhem.
Move it or die.
Minecraft of Destiny!
Stop fooling around.
But I'm serious about my fooling around.
I'll end this quickly.
Is he up? He just made a grunt. may sit there and think to yourself, is it really worth it to use a Mystic Art on that bird? My response is, birds are jerks. They left around... They left at 2:30, so it was after that.
A complete victory! I think I've finally gotten used to it.
Used to what?
Your powers. I think I finally got a handle on them in a way that feels right.
That's good. Hopefully you won't faint anymore.
Yeah, and I'll keep learning too. I hope we can make this work out.
Yeah, definitely. Fingers crossed. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Hey! Was it a good one?
True name? What's that?
It's a special name in the ancient tongue. I gave Bienfu the name Fushi-Cass. It means thing.
That's pretty.
It's just my own little...
So what kind of name did you get, Laphicet? What's the matter? She didn't give you a really weird... If you're not happy with it...
I'm fine with it.
Well, you don't have to get so worked up about it.
A true name is not something a Moloch just casually divulges to others. They carry a special meaning to us. Speaking it to anyone other than our Pact Keeper carries a special meaning. Between comrades, it means we trust them with our lives. In other cases, it's...
Practically a confession of love!
You could have said something sooner, you know.
Laphicet's at a delicate age. You should be more careful in the future.
Oh, really?
Jacket list is literally they took the little scarf off him. Well, it does get rid of the little bell thing. Fun.
A dragon.
That's gotta be the demon Tabitha wanted us to know about.
It's flying free, but could it still be a Therian?
I just felt an Earth Pulse point. It's that way, somewhere near the top of that mountain.
Let's check it out.
Always be on guard! This fight is over!
Everyone ready to play?
You alright? Yeah. You just seem quiet. Alright. Super Searing Edge.
My spear can cut a path through anything!
Seriously? Oh, smash that wall!
I don't think walls count.
So you can only handle small ones?
I can't break through walls!
Butterfly.
I'm ready for this.
How dare you try to cast a spell? Did he just use revive on...
Come on, really?
I'll end this.
Did you think you could escape me?
Everyone
I
ready?
think he's definitely thinking about it. Oh.
Single breath. They appear. Here they come. There's no stopping them now.
I didn't realize she had a second Mystic Heart. Doing good. You doing good? Look at this hot master skill of hit points. I mean, I guess I'll take the max hit points. If that's what the game has to offer me. Alright, as long as the combo died here. I kind of knew it was going to happen once I ran this way, but oh well. Yeah, we got fireworks from that fight.
You better be ready.
The button mashing continues.
Part of the Reaper's curse?
It's an angel's blessing as long as we win.
Am I actually starting to get ones I haven't seen before? Or am I just making that up?
Right then, let's finish this.
did gain the level of cooking.
Here I come! That all you got? You won't get any pity or compassion from me. I'll end this quickly.
The problem right now is because I have this thing that creates extra grade. The more fights I get in consecutively, it's like, well, if I want to max out equipment, I should get into fights consecutively. After this fight, there's going to be a little meter on the right side of the screen.
Come on, really?
As long as that hasn't run out. Which naturally means I'm going to run away from where the rest of the enemies are in the area.
Don't get careless!
Iron Hornet's armored. I don't know, if I saw a B, I would use Mystic Art too, though, so I can't really argue with that decision. In fact, I see a B.
You're just lucky I made it quick.
Okay. Oh, weren't these things like bosses? Oh, they weren't. This is in the legendary wyvern.
Not even worth my time.
Good.
Come on, really?
I'm ready for
I haven't seen cat-eared Wriggler yet. Just hit the wrong button.
If you want to live, get up. You're fighting the Reaper. You're wide open! Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem! I'll just die!
No mercy! Wounds I won't see!
I wish I had power like that.
I see. Guess we should see what's in the mystery point down here. Or is this the actual mountain trail? It's not that bad if I climb the mountain first, but I wasn't trying to.
Well, that about
Force Islands.
Scout.
Guess it's time to start.
Die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
No mercy! Wounds I won't see!
Did you think you could escape me?
Yeah, I can really feel the earth pulse now. It's up above.
Guess we're in for some mountain climbing then.
Yeah, I'll be back here. I can take that guy out later. Let's climb a mountain. Yo, look at this mountain dungeon. Welcome.
Here! This is the Earth Pulse point I've been feeling! No Therian and no barrier. I must have gotten it wrong again.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. That dragon could well have broken its barrier. Or it might have been too powerful for the Abbey to subdue.
You could be right. After all, dragons make for the strongest demons.
The problem is, we don't know if it's a Therian or not.
Yeah. Let's stick with the plan and head to Stonebury to gather more information.
Am I the only one here who thinks the real problem is how we're supposed to fight a frickin' dragon?
Get it till it stops moving. I don't see what the problem with that plan is.
I can't wait to take a good look around. Whoa, now that's what I call a view.
I agree that it's beautiful, but don't leap about
Look,
so much.
Breath of the
You'll
Wild's
fall.
over there.
I can sense many Earth pulses under this place.
I figured you'd notice that. An intricate web of earth pulses crisscrosses the land under the Aldina Plains. Mountains like these would normally take tens of thousands of years to form, but these popped up in about a millennia.
So the Earth pulses have affected the land?
Exactly. Long ago, people wielded arts that allowed them to manipulate the earth pulses and control the very land itself.
How could arts like that exist?
Perhaps they pushed against key points on the Earth Pulses? Like how acupressure can improve a person's blood flow.
That's a rather forced comparison, but you may be right. Either way, those arts have been lost for eons.
I'm impressed, Eisen. You know a lot about everything.
Not at all. There's so much I don't know. For example, the name of these flowers. That's why I travel. To learn.
Aldina alabaster grass.
That's the name of this flower?
Yes. A long time ago, my brother showed me a picture of it in one of his books. They're fragile flowers. They die quickly on their own, but if enough of them gather together, they can survive. Fields of them form beautiful white carpets of flowers. In some cultures, they symbolize kinship, the bonds between people.
Kinship. Huh.
I'll remember that. You and your brother taught me something new today.
I'll never forget either.
Don't get careless!
Did that actually stun them?
Nothing can stop these fists.
Don't waste my time. Won't that one be? Is that all you got? That's the end for you! What an easy victory.
I am invincible!
Yeah, we're at...
Yeah, my time to shine.
I can fight you!
That's weak.
Hey, is everyone all right? Let's get started!
Not even worth my time.
On to battle.
Dang, I got stunned. Ruined my plan.
Did you see that? I beat it!
I'll finish this quick.
Ooh.
unarmed.
Got him.
I'll finish this quick.
Come on, really?
Looks like you will die. Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
Victory is ours.
I didn't even see that one.
Move in or die. Blades of wind, slice them! Air thrust! Give way! No escape! Die! How's that? Forward! See this? You're wide open! Die! Nothing can stop these fists!
I won't run away!
So we only have the two gang.
But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder!
You two are so cool! We can do
Did you think you could escape me?
This is at least the right area to get an item that says effective against dragons. I want to at least see this on the map. Okay, good. Both areas are going to connect.
You better be ready.
Didn't I already fight one of these guys? Yeah, I did. This is lame. I get the rerun here.
Come on, really?
I don't know what I did, but... Always have a backup. External drives are easier to replace, though. That's true. What is it? The USB 3 is like faster than SATA 2, but not faster than SATA 3. Something like that.
On to battle.
Dodge, just try. Perfect mayhem!
Fly away, little birdie. Far away.
I haven't really heard him say that one. I can go fight the bird of destiny here.
This'll do. You're strong, but I'm
Killing flash! But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! Mirage! Let's go! Also! Double haste! Armor person! Deception! Victory is ours.
Cabbage.
A new recipe! I've gotta try it.
Scout ship setting.
Yo, there's another chest right over there. Now I actually have an arcane bottle. I think that's my first one of those. Gives me the blast gauge back. Yep. Fine. Let's beat this guy up.
There are none who can resist my spear.
I don't know if resist is the word you want there. I'm just gonna throw that out there. What is the cave down here named? Yo, enemies spawning directly in my face. Come on, just kill this. Kill it.
You don't want to make me angry.
Laffy said apologize for losing your temper.
Oh, sorry.
Let him try to act tough. What is this? The Mall Grotto, Den of Demons. Sounds like fun later.
Looks like this is done.
Oh, that's awesome. You kill from a distance because Mystic Heart.
You won't get any pity or compassion from...
Let's do our best.
Not even worth my time.
Here I come!
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
Yo, enemies spawning in my face. There we go.
Your style is really unique.
Just because I know these have been costing a lot lately.
Let's get started.
I honestly didn't even think I'd hit with it, but obviously the arc got used.
Well then, let's move on.
Sounds like he's saying friggin' photons! Except I guess they are, he is saying friggin' photon. Forgot that he actually has that.
But I'm this close. I won't miss. Form zero.
Be proud. You made me unleash my...
Don't waste my time.
It's over, right?
On to battle.
Alright, I need a quick break before I go into the town. As long as you are. Let me know. Sorry, buddy, you know. Play a game for like 2 hours, you gotta kind of take a quick break. You can tell how long I've been playing by how many of these expeditions return, and I think we've gotten 3 back already. Yo, stay hydrated, bot. I've been live about 2 hours.
I were a Bloodwing, where would I be?
We'll start at the inn. It only makes sense.
This place looks a lot like that. I'm gonna call it the second human town in Zesteria. It's not, but it looks like it.
Stoneberry hasn't had much luck growing just yet, but this pioneer town has a lot of potential. Trees grow well here, and the lumber is of great quality. Oh, we're also close to the quarries, so stone isn't a problem. As long as the demons are contained, this country will rebuild. The need for stone and lumber will soar. Best of all, this area is quiet, has beautiful lakes, and is a
Somebody's
perfect
yelling you
place
can
for a
never have enough
craftsman like me
supplies.
to work.
And why settle for anything less?
I do feel that you might be a bit short-handed here.
You're right. We need something to attract new settlers.
Is there any fruit or vegetable that can only be found around here?
There is a type of potato called the radish bell that we grow.
If you want to attract people, you should just ring a bell. Come.
A bell tower, huh?
It won't work.
Huh?
Try hitting a rock.
Ah, how could I have missed that? My master taught me better than this. Think before you build.
Go on, take a good look.
Actually, 2 of those. I reserve the right to go back for number 3. Nice. I remember IDE well. Problem is I need that skill. Oh, it's cash. I actually did run into the cash problem. Okay, you can get multiples of pirate flags. I'm getting really close to shop level 8 here. Hmm. I actually do like that there's no, like, crap equipment here. I actually need that amber spear. Do.
You need sundries.
Master Smith. I don't remember that one. Oh, we got bunny ears. They were the characters earlier that said they were the three brothers of the card playing clan. This is the daughter. I don't know what game that is. Oof. Yeah. M. Caesar. Yep. It's over. I got up to 5, I think. Tipo. Why would you do that? The game's over if you just take it. At this point, I want the game to give me my Tails coins. That's it. I'm at the point of like, can I go now?
The water around here is ideal for producing wine and spirits.
What will you make? This region's specialty is berries.
But the chilly air and level of humidity here should be just right for making an amber draft, don't you think?
Considering the geography around here, the water must contain a high mineral content. If you use it to make a rice wine, the taste will be unique.
I've considered all those options, but I must create something that can surpass my greatest rival, Sleeping Princess.
But that's nearly impossible to make.
Exactly. not sleeping princesses made by filling an emerald cask with water from an enchanted mountain spring and sitting it in direct sunlight for 7 years. The water's magic causes it to change color each year. When it reaches the same deep green hue of the cask, it's ready.
Solar fermenting, huh? It won't be easy to surpass a marvel of the water.
True, but I've finally...
A gemstone?
That would just make it an imitation. No.
You're...
Deep in the heart of these mountains, the taste of it was yet preserved the luscious richness of the berries.
May I
Your
have
land
a
won.
taste?
My apology. I drank that thimbleful for my tasting. It'll be about... I doubt I'll see...
50 years.
I've never been so glad not to be human.
Shaky camera.
Savid.
Does that bottle say sleeping princess?
Are you waiting for someone?
Nope. Just saying a prayer for someone.
Someone?
Let's go. Clearly there aren't any bloodwings here.
You're just going to leave? I'm right here.
Everybody has times they need to be alone.
Fee.
Right. Coming. What do you think he was praying about?
Well, for one thing, he was drinking a bottle of thorny forest.
Oh my. The drink you share with your special someone when you're going to be married for life! How romantic!
But getting your hands on that stuff is no small feat. I can only hope I'll get a chance to taste it someday.
That must have had an important meaning for Savid. That's why you left him alone.
Don't read too much into it.
You're Velvet, right?
I'm from D&D
You
4th
must be
edition.
the one who's seen the demon we're after. We saw a big snake-looking dragon fly over on the way here. Is that what you saw too?
Yes, that's the one.
We went to look ourselves. No dragon.
It only returns to its nest on rainy days.
Rainy days, you say?
Convenient, that. But wait, if this is like Breath of the Wild, I'll never be able to climb up.
Oh, just look at what you went...
Thanks.
So literally, we had to come over here to make it rain. I guess I should talk to everyone else in this village. I know. I'm just also slowly reaching the point of wanting to just finish the game.
Raspberry. We even have a fairy tale about it.
Stoneberries. Is that how the town got its name?
The spelling has changed some, but yes. Berries are an important part of this village.
Berry-flavored gels!
We've exported our jam and fruit for a while now.
Alright.
Are the vegetables growing in that field special too?
You've got sharp eyes. But that's right. They're rare. We discovered them in the mountains nearby.
Really?
They do. But the skin and the sprouts are toxic. If you aren't careful, deadly poison aside, they're sweet, fluffy, and go great with them. So just skin them and... Yes, we've thought of that. But the way they are now, you have to peel off quite a bit before you get to the edible part. Peel one as big as your fist, and all you get for your trouble is a bit of meat the size of an egg yolk. That's why we're selectively breeding them. Why not breed them to get rid of the poison? With no poison, bugs will eat them. And they'll be more vulnerable to cold and...
Yay! What are you gonna do with all those? Make jam? I'm going to feed them to my chickens. That what? You know, it sure will. The color of yolks change depending on... Actually, what are you gonna do with purple? Tourists are coming from the capital again. You've thought this out. You know what they'd make, right?
Purple fried eggs.
Hey! Would you... Strange, you don't have to be so... Oh, it's fine. If we feed them to my... I really wouldn't want to be...
What a carefree...
But you know, this is what really makes humanity amazing to me.
Aye. Though we may stumble countless times on our...
Attempting the impossible.
That's all well and good, but there are...
I was on my way home from a trip to Logres, crossing the Aldina Plains, when I saw it. Rain was pouring as if from buckets, from the vast darkness of the sky. A monster of tremendous...
A huge flying demon?
At that
So we soon
moment,
talk about
a
the-
group of
Oh.
exorcists leapt out from their hidings, but it met their swords with its fearsome horns, and a swipe of its tail threw the noble exorcist's back.
Horns? And the...
Where did the demon...
I couldn't tell you. I hope the Abbey can get rid of it. Come to think of it, another person was there too.
Zavid.
If you're going to the Aldina Plains...
Oh good, Zavid needs to have a reason to know that it's hopeless to fight Edna's brother. So we need to go fight Zavid's girl at the top of the mountain.
Hey there. Our meeting like this must be
Providence.
Meow.
We're in a hurry. Save it, cats.
All the better, Meow. I've just stumbled upon a perfectly... What's it for? That's... Bingo! I take it they were made by Norman Meowny years ago for surfing along Earth
Meowny.
passes.
Now you're
I
just
can't use it, so I
stretching.
figured I'd pawn it off on someone else who could, Meow.
Wait, Norman made this?
Don't be so mean. We're capable of exceptional things. Sometimes. When a Norman speaks their own name, the board springs to life and whisks its masters away at top speed. They'll even plow right through weak demons. You can say it's our masterwork.
Huh.
So we can ride this as long as we have Bienfu with us.
Well,
Do you have to use your true name?
yeah, my true name. Wouldn't that just be...
No. Norman have a separate name that goes something like Norman so-and-so. It's almost more a title than a name. Often the name has something to do with what they're good at. Something like...
Right. You could say names like Bienfu and I actually don't know Bienfu's Norman name, but I can't wait to find out.
What is your name, Bienfu?
Come on, out with it. We're in a hurry.
Norman Brave. Whoa, look at that!
Wait, Bienfu.
You're
Why do you think I've never...
At least the board works, Meow.
And if we get on this board...
Well, about that. To do that, the board needs information on the first. You need to find the geotrees in each area.
Oh.
Once you've actually located a geotree, you can...
Got it.
This area's geotree is right over there, Meow.
Hooray for gimped fast travel.
All right then. So long as we...
Now that we're like at the end game,
Take
or
a
that
look at
we're like,
this.
even then we're like, we've been playing the game 30 hours and we're only just now getting fast travel type stuff. Might have something to do with that.
All right. Now it's up to you.
Scout ship.
I have to go and actually tag the little green lights. Going to the right's actually going to be the better way to go anyway. I have to just tag it and then I can get on it.
Well, that's going to come in handy.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun to ride, too.
I could get used to this.
I'm so worn out. I feel like I had to sprint the whole way here.
Huh. Seems like operating the board saps a lot of energy from Bienfu.
Even still, this board gives us a strategic advantage. Brave here will just have to bear a little exertion now and then.
Yeah, Brave. Buck up.
I believe in you. Be brave.
Ah! Stop calling me that!
Move it or die.
These guys are 32. What's my level? I actually see that in the arts menu? Whatever, I'll see it after the fight.
I can't even call that a fight.
I'm 39 and 32 is not instantly killed.
I'll end this quickly.
No escape! Blaze of wind! Slice them! I'll stop that! Wide open!
No mercy!
Blaze of wind! Double hit! Hold up! Eat it! Wind! Kill them to the bone!
Why are you still here?
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
Fly away, little birdie. Far away.
At least I move faster with it. Yo, more all divides. I suddenly have 3 of those. Yeah, there's nothing down there.
Looks like you will die. Wind, kill them to the bone.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
I'll finish this now.
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
You won't get any pity or...
Gained a cooking level. Still not enough.
On to battle!
I did good, didn't I?
You did good, kid.
I'll end this quickly. Won't that one
I can't even call that a fight.
Looks like you want to die.
Her aim's really good with that.
You're not hurt, are you?
No.
I won't improve by fighting.
Looks like you want to die.
Over.
Double hate!
Another victory.
Pretty much.
This will do.
I'm wondering how high you have to level cooking to get the third cooking skill. Oh, hi.
It looks so deadly. And just check out how much malevolence it's putting out.
Which means it's not a Therian.
Let's retreat. We've got no reason to pick a fight with something we can't handle.
I do.
Oh, you're up for it?
What? What are you doing? She's right. Fighting this creature is a good way to end up dead.
Oh, sorry.
Sup?
Well, no turning back now.
Shenlong. Who gathered the Dragon Balls? Dragon Winged Fire. What do we got? Switch up the order on these.
Damn it, this wasn't part of the plan.
Yeah, but training like this doesn't come around every day.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try.
Krillin might have died again, it's true. He does have 90,000 hit points. We've gone through 5,000 of them already. We have that going for us.
Yep. This one definitely puts up a better fight than your average demon.
Is there any hope of actually defeating this thing?
We were doing just fine.
I'll do whatever it takes. That's my way.
Of the ninja.
Sabine!
Yeah.
Hey, it's that thing that I said was gonna happen.
You knew, didn't you, Isaac?
Out of my way.
What? Are you protecting the dragon?
She's not a dragon!
Huh?
Back off, or I'll make you back off.
This character makes no sense in either game.
Damn, it got away. That hurts, babe.
Hold it. Is that...
I told you.
So, it seems old Check Out My Pecs and the dragon have some kind of close ties.
Did I hear you right? We're talking about a dragon here.
I know what I said.
But how could that be?
When Malachim are tainted by malevolence, a dragon is what ultimately results.
So you're saying that dragon was a Malak Zavid once knew?
She must be who he was praying for back in town.
Yeah, most likely.
But do Malachim put out malevolence like humans do?
No, not by themselves they don't. But if one remains in contact with humans or demons who do, it will eventually taint her. And
What about you, kiddo? You feel anything weird after you got thrown into the Earth Pulse at the Empyrean's throne?
I did, yeah.
Can't say I'm surprised. The air there was thick with malevolence being sent on its way to Enominat.
If I'd stayed there...
Is having a vessel not enough to prevent a Moloch from transforming?
a vessel can reduce the effect, but not eliminate it. By stripping their Malachim of consciousness, the Abbey exorcists seem to be able to inhibit the transformation. But nothing in this world is guaranteed.
Can a dragon ever be changed back into a Moloch?
Nope. Just like with demons, there's no going back.
Do they still hold on to some part of who they were?
You saw that dragon.
Well, that's...
It seemed upset with
But
him, so
Zavid
yes.
still won't kill it. Must be his creed at work.
Eisen, listen. Whatever business you and Zavid have with that dragon, I don't care. Do what you have to. But I won't tolerate you getting the rest of us involved in...
You've got it.
Good. Now, let's get...
If what Eisen said is true, or Eisen...
I don't...
Team Punch Man. Can't defeat the chickens. Hmm. I guess I didn't fight enough things to get a ton of stuff.
We always have the freshest produce.
Always. What do you think? Should this be the pizza break? Thinking about it. Yeah, we do have to do that. I'm gonna give this the other minute.
You can.
Man, those are some good boots.
Our scout.
Moonstone.
Scout ship.
Marcian, I feel like I've heard of that before. Is that somewhere in like Tales games?
Exploration of the outer seas is going super well.
Yeah.
Is that like a
It's all
Vesperia
thanks to
name?
you guys
Or it's like
chipping
way
in.
out there?
Oh, we haven't done all that much.
Well, don't rest on your laurels just yet. Worse things happen at sea, you know. The scouting ship could always get eaten by some giant tentacled horror from the deeps.
Danger's a part of the job. Besides, Ifreed's pirates are all about venturing into the unknown.
I wonder what's still hidden out there for us to find.
Terror Island, for one thing. According to ancient legends, it's an island that moves across the outer seas like a ship.
Really? I've never heard of an island like that.
Nobody knows if it's real or not, which is exactly why we have to try and find it ourselves.
Awesome! I can't wait to get to the bottom of this.
Don't get too excited just yet, kiddo. It's good to have enthusiasm and all, but I bet this place is called Terror Island for a reason.
I'm not too worried. Like Eisen said, challenging the unknown is what Ifreed's pirates do, no matter what the risk.
Looks like you've caught the bug too.
Ah, looks like it.